Hello and welcome to Loli Let's Plays. I'm your host, Girl. So there's one difference. There's one major difference. Besides the fact that I just turned the volume way down. Sorry about that. But there's one major difference between... I should turn it back. I should just lower my actual volume and not jeopardize the quality of this video. In fact, fuck it, 10. We're going full 10, okay? So then we're going to turn that down to 30, I suppose. Alright, so there's one major difference between this video and the previous video besides the content of it is completely different. I mean, not really, I'm still just playing Hollow Knight, but you know, I'm a different person, I'm saying different things, acting differently, whatever. It's whatever. There's no way to replicate something identically. Everything is new forever. There's no such thing as unoriginality. These are my hot takes. But yeah, so the thing that's different is I went ahead and plugged my headphone into the interface. Okay, I'm doing the direct monitor instant echo replay thing. So my voice is not trapped in my mouth or behind my headphones. I mean, it sort of is, but it's freed. Because now my headphones are transmitting my own voice back to me in real time. So it gives this sensation that I am powerful and can speak loudly, I guess. I don't really know if that's the sensation. But ideally, it should help me modulate my voice way better because I can hear it way clearer. And since I can hear my own voice much clearer, you know, the thought is that I can change how I sound much more readily. I can just instantly hear it, how the microphone is picking it up, and then adjust on the fly, instead of doing that just based on what I can hear from beneath headphones or from inside my own mouth in the case of openback headphones, or just walking around every day talking. It's a different experience than just walking around every day talking, having your voice played back through headphones in real time, exactly at the same time as you speak it, and not a second delayed. So it's not slowing me down at all. When you aren't used to it and there's a 2-second echo, it can honestly completely paralyze you from speaking if you're not used to that, and I'm still not, and I don't want to be, and I never will be. But having an instantaneous echo doesn't really feel off because it's so quick that your brain is just like, oh yeah, that's just what I sound like. You know, I'm just sound like. So if I don't like my voice in real time now, I should change it. I should hear what I sound like and I should change it. And I was sort of giving myself a lifelong handicap by not, in fact, doing the plugging the microphone into the thing. But the thing, right, is I have these stupid ass audiophile stuff, and I prefer how everything sounds through that. Not that this has like a terrible amplifier or DAC section in the interface or whatever. It's just not the same, yo. I mean, let's be real. Have I actually compared and contrasted with this interface? No. This is like a new version of an older interface. This is the new Scarlett Solo. I replaced my old one that I got in 2016 or 2017. I replaced that one this year in 2024 because, or was it last year in 2023? I don't know. Because it just wasn't working out. It was damaged or old or whatever. It just wasn't working out is the thing. I need one more Geo. That would be nice if I had one more Geo. Okay, thank you. That is nice. I'm looking and I'm seeing that it is in fact nice. So that's excellent. I'm glad to hear that that's, or see that that's nice. Or 71 rather. So this is actually exciting since I've given up whatever inhibition stopped me from just plugging in the thing like I'm supposed to. Honestly, it was probably because Ian told me to, and that Yoko told me to, and that In13 told me to, and that... Did Pyro tell me to? Probably not. I feel like every time anyone tells me to do something, even if it's good advice, if I am not, like, in the right mood, or if they have the wrong type of personality, my brain, my BPD ass brain, is just gonna hate them and hate that advice. So, I'm sorry. I'm helpless. Don't try to help me. Unsolicited advice is hate speech. So, yeah, that's just one of my mental problems. Maybe it's relatable for you. If so, I'm so sorry. I'm so fucking sorry. Life is hell. For everybody. Or at least for you and me. So, let's continue and go unlock Sly. Then we can go to the Stag Station. We're going to go unlock the Stag Station. We don't have enough money yet to buy literally anything from Sly, I think, except the rotten egg. But we're not gonna buy his rancid egg. Fuck his stupid rancid egg. I'm not into it right now. Right now, what we're into is getting fucking paid, dude. And the way you want to do that is by fighting big enemies, fighting bosses, or exploring locations that just happen to have a bunch of geo indestructible scenery or chests lying around. Although the big money chests are also always after a boss, so it is one of those, like, yeah, you want to be fighting all the bosses for money, really. You don't really want to find yourself grinding on regular enemies for money. There's also Hollowness seals, which sell for 450 geo each, Wanderer's Journals for 200, and then King's Idols and Arcane Eggs for some amount. I haven't memorized those yet. I went left there again, every single time, before unlocking the fucking door. Doesn't matter, though. And also, I shouldn't have left through the door anyway, because I only came up here to open the Stag Station from the goddamn dirt mouth side, okay? I was only there for the dirt mouth side of things. So here I am, modulating my voice again, and hearing how I like it or dislike it. So, yeah. I am excited to finally have beaten up my BPD ghost that prevented me from plugging in the microphone to the interface. What a strange and specific to me hang-up, right? What a stupid thing to let myself not do. You know, like, I feel like it does what you'd expect. You can hear your voice better, and so you can change it better, so your voice training is going to go better if you can fucking hear what you're doing, right? It kind of makes sense. It kind of makes all the sense in the world. I mean, it's one thing to feel what you're doing. It's another thing to know what those feelings transmit to through a microphone, through your headphones, into the real you hearing it back, how it's heard from by other people. Or at the very least, transmitted the same way it's transmitted to other people. Don't know if you'll hear it the same. I mean, everyone's got different brains and ears and whatever, so I don't want to go that far, but here we are at the False Knight, just sort of loving life, having a great time, just attacking the shit out of him constantly, giving him no chance to breathe, no problem, just having a great time. I wish I could use the Vengeful Spirit on him, but I don't have that spell yet. I'm about to get it. I get it immediately after fighting this guy. Probably. I don't know. I'm the one playing it. I mean, what do I mean, probably? I don't know. What am I saying? Is there some percent chance that I turn around and walk away instead of walking into the room over there where Vengeful Spirit is located? Because I know that it's located there. I've played this beginning twice today already. So, hello, March 30th, 2025 people. I think you can only schedule 3 videos for one day. So this better be a long video, or else this is all you're getting. Because this is the 3rd fucking video, dude. Or I guess I could just not stop recording when I die. If I die, I could just start up a new run immediately. Maybe we'll do that. Who knows? We'll see what happens. I would like to not just keep dying at the beginning, though. That is sort of embarrassing, and shows that I'm not paying too much attention to what I'm doing. Which, I mean, was never in question in the first place. It's not like I'm embarrassed to not know what I'm, to act like don't know what I'm doing. To turn my brain off and just sort of bumble around wanderlessly. What the fuck does that mean? Wanderlessly? Am I trying to go with, like, wanderless and, wanderlust and aimlessly? Wanderlessly? That doesn't make any fucking sense. That portmanteau is too non-obvious. It's the sort of thing that you see it in the wild and you would have a very hard time picking out what combination of words were the combination of words that I had in my head when I said it. Wanderlessly. Like, what would you think? What would be normal to think? If you hear wanderlessly and you're told some amount of words made this, like, okay, wanderlessly, what, and then you go, what word ends with lustly? Gloriously? No, that's not lustly. The fuck word ends with lustly? And how am I spelling it, for one? If it's spoken out loud like it is now, that's one thing, but if I'm having this thought experiment in the context of a DM conversation, then I'm probably spelling it Wanderlously, wanderlessly, and that's maybe a bit strange of a spelling as well. Is there any word in the English language that ends in Lously? Ly, kind of one of those add-on things. You know, we got suffixes up in here, so I'll accept Lous. As long as that exists, that's fine. It does not have to include the ly for my satisfaction, but... So if I really thought about it, a word that ends in lus... all I'm getting is, like, homonyms, like worthless, but that's not even that's not even homophonic, so I don't know what I'm fucking talking about there. Yeah, my brain, I'm too focused on too many different tasks at the same time, and it's possible that there really isn't an English word that ends with that, so I'm just gonna stop thinking about it, and maybe after I post this video, I'll rewatch this section and then seriously think about it, and then just Google it. Because, of course, words ending in some string of letters is something easily searchable and findable on Google, or at least it was a decade ago. You know how Google has sort of gotten worse? Anyway, so we have the Vengeful Spirit spell, and I would like to go ahead and get Wandering Swarm. So I should go to the right to go to the Stag Station, but instead I'm just going to climb upwards towards the top of Dirtmouth and just do it the long way. We're traversing this way because that's the way I started walking, and I decided not to turn around. Instead, I was just talking about what I might do. I do this a lot in real life, by the way. This is how my brain sort of tricks me sometimes. I'll be walking one way, and I'll be thinking I should do another thing, but then I'll keep walking that way. Or in anime music quiz, I'll click one answer and then think, oh, I should change that to another answer, and then I don't. But that doesn't always happen. Sometimes I do turn around. Sometimes I do change my answer. But the fact is, a lot of times I don't. And some of those times I regret it, but sometimes I don't. So I guess what I'm saying is, in life, do whatever you feel like doing. Or maybe keep doing what you're doing. And either way, you've made a decision, and life will continue doing its lifey thing. Oh, life, with its lifey thing, always doing its lifey thing. You gotta love how life does its lifey thing at you all the time, constantly. You don't have to love it, actually. It's really not necessary for you to love that. So here we are, saying here we are, at Green Path. We have Vengeful Spirit now, so we can go ahead and kill this guy. Whatever his name is, I don't remember. Give me a roly-poly, thank you. So, we're just gonna go to Hornet and get the dash, get that fucking Monarch cloak. No, Moth wing cloak, not Monarch cloak. I'm thinking of the Monarch wings, which is a different item in the game, a different mobility unlock thing from beating a boss, not the Mothwing cloak. I make these sort of mistakes. I feel like mistakes of naming, getting names wrong, must increase, nice, 100 nice, must increase in velocity and perpetuity the older you get, right? Because my grandmother and my mother did this thing a lot, where they would like cycle through a bunch of names before landing on my name. And I do feel like the brain does this. And this happens less when you're a child because you have less things to remember. So enjoy that while it lasts. And whatever you're focusing on, just know there's going to be 10 more things. And when you pick one of those things, don't worry, there's only going to be 100 more things. Etc., etc. Welcome to the current era. I hope this video survives the apocalypse. That would be interesting, wouldn't it? How are you watching this? Probably just on YouTube. Probably in the 2020s. But maybe beyond. Maybe YouTube is dead. It kind of, in 2024, it kind of looks like YouTube might not last that much longer. I mean, not really, like not literally. It's not on death's door. It doesn't look like it's about to go bankrupt tomorrow. It just feels like it's not the sort of superpower that it used to be. But maybe that's an illusion. I don't know. We'll have to see how it all shakes out, I suppose. So we didn't skip going down here this time. So while we're here, we may as well get the Hunter's Journal and see what the fucking name of that guy from earlier is. So I'm doing this thing where I'm getting unsatisfied with my voice in real time, but in a way that feels truer than when I normally get unsatisfied with my voice in real time, because I can actually hear how it sounds. And if it sounds like something I like, then I should notice instantly. And I do notice when it's an instant improvement. And then I can slip back accidentally and fall into my other registers, but that might happen less now that I can hear it more directly. Or maybe it will happen the same amount. I don't know. I don't really know what's going to happen with my voice training today. I hope that this is a long video and that I don't die and end it soon, because I really want those 4 hours of promised gameplay. I really want them so that I can, really figure out what's going on with my voice now that I'm plugged directly into it. Also, that guy's name was Elder Baldur. Elder Baldur. Elder Baldur. I don't know. I'm bad at vowel R sounds. I had a very, very hard time learning those the first time I learned English. Much less now, where I have to relearn it every day by, using it. I don't know what I mean by this. But when I was a child, learning how to speak, I did have like a speech impediment thingy with my R's. So, yeah, I have a complex about it. Yeah, I still think about it. It is what it is. I like that I can hear my key presses now. I had closed back headphones on, so I wouldn't be able to hear it. Sometimes even with my open back headphones on, I can't hear my key presses because the volume is up loud. Louder than the key presses, so even though it's open, sometimes that's a thing. Or maybe I hear them, but they're not as present. No, I'm just thinking about what it sounds like with my closed back. No, with the open back, it really is pretty open. Maybe I should switch to my open back right now. That could be interesting. I get 2 layers of cleanly voice thing. But maybe I don't need to do that. Maybe it's fine if I don't. So, anyway, so we're just continuing up here, and we're gonna kill a bunch of Santa Claus guys. What the fuck is this guy named? Husk Knight or something? Probably not. He's the master of Nail and Shell. His name is Moss Knight. Protector of the Green Path, trained in the ways of the nail and the shell. That sounds so cool, as people point out a lot. So, I wish I had more things to say right now, because I need to talk right now. I still don't have that fucking Zote achievement, so clearly I didn't leave him to die good enough. Let's go ahead and just completely walk past his ass. Let's just see him up close. Hello, goodbye. See if that does anything for me. I don't know. I feel like that achievement really just doesn't want to trigger for me. Let's not die to these guys again. I think I died to these guys in my first playthrough. First one? No, my first one... Well, maybe I did. My first one wasn't a Steel Soul, so it wouldn't have ended the run or anything. Did I end the run to these guys? Except, I mean, other than the previous video? I don't know, really. But, yeah, I don't want to fucking deal with them. So I'm just gonna walk past them. I'm just gonna leave them alone. I'm gonna go get this stag station unlocked as soon as possible. I don't really know why I'm doing that. I don't have to. I could have waited. It's fine. I'm doing it now, so that's cool. I don't really need to sit in all these benches because I don't have the quill, I don't have maps, and I'm on Steel Soul, so I don't have respawns. And I was at full health already, so I didn't heal. And I don't have any new charms to equip, so... I guess I just sat there because it made me feel good to sit there. Probably because it does normally do all these things. Not just because it depicts sitting and that's comfy. Though that has something to do with it too. But because my brain is already trained in all the ways that resting is good, it's not like I was confused and thought one of those things was about to happen. I knew it wasn't. But I think that the Pavlov effect just happens. I think that I get happy anyway. And that's good. Oh, chase your bliss, really. Not really. Maybe really? I don't know. Live your life. Do whatever. So here is the Mothwing Cloak. We're gonna get the dash. So that's our first big mobility option. If you stopped playing Hollow Knight before you got the dash, you didn't actually give it a fair shot. You haven't actually played enough Hollow Knight. Play more fucking Hollow Knight right now. Do it. Go do it. Just go play a bunch of Hollow Knight right now. Okay, I just did something. I felt wanting to do it, and I felt that it would be good if I did it, so I did it, and now my voice sounds like this. I'm really in being up now, as Sophie would say. So, rest in peace, by the way. I'm sure she's still alive by 2025. But rest in peace regardless. Because we're all gonna die someday. So, we're gonna go over to Leg Eater to get the Fragile Greed charm. And we're gonna do that after we get into Queen Station and get the stag from Queen Station. So that's the path we're gonna take to get to Fungal Waste, is through Fog Canyon. 3333, hello. So, yeah. I'm trying to do more things to my voice, and I'm really delighted at how quickly my voice sort of reacts to those changes. And it's more dramatic than when it's muffled, because when it's muffled, so the contrast is greater when I can tell more clearly from the start. More clearly the difference and everything, so maybe I will actually start having a real catalog of feelings and sounds. Maybe I will actually start understanding my voices. Wishful thinking. I'm going to suffer and die. No, it's fine. I'm not that depressed right now. So, I'm just trying to workshop the voice some more. Trying to get to where it needs to be. I need a really small mouth, according to the Andy Smith mirror upload, re-upload, how to do the girl voice video that I re-uploaded onto that channel. That's right, it is I, Andy Smith. Wow, so cool. You're welcome, everyone. So, I didn't make that video, obviously, but I did upload it again, because I couldn't find it on YouTube anymore. Sorry, guy who uploaded that originally. But yeah, you can totally hit these things, with your normal slash, I think. I don't know, is that what I did a minute ago? No, I probably hit him with the soccer ball. Did I? Did I hit him with the soccer ball? I mean, it's very possible. It's very likely. It is definitely easier to do it that way. This guy I can hit normal. Yeah. Stop hitting me with the soccer ball and die. Stop hitting me with the soccer ball and die. That's how I feel about most people. I wish most people would just fucking stop hitting me with a soccer ball and die. That was okay. It was sort of not cleanly done at all, and it was hard to tell if actually I was doing it. It kind of looked like I was hitting the soccer ball into his face, but I think both times I actually just hit him directly. So that shows how much of an idiot person I am who's blind and can't tell what's going on in their life in front of their eyes. Or it shows how observant I am. Whatever you want, really. It depends on if I was right or not. Let's hit this guy, but only after I have enough health to tank this. We avoided getting hurt, so that's good. I would like to avoid getting hurt by all of these guys, but as you can see, I'm not good enough to do that. It would look really cool, though, if I could just activate all these guys and dodge them all. And since it would look cool, I'd like to try to do that. But now I'm at 1 health again, which is no bueno, my dudes. So, what you want to do in that situation is panic. Panic and be very afraid. Make a lot of fidgety button presses and quick movements, and just sort of lose control of yourself and the player character. That way you'll die as quickly as possible, and it will be over soon, and so you won't have to panic so much. Or you could just keep a cool head and not panic. Good luck. I bet you didn't even know that that was an option. Silly, right? But it is a thing. You don't realize all your options. Life is like that. It's easy not to keep things at heart that you really ought to have kept at heart. It's easy to forget your own lessons that you've learned. So, we're gonna go over to Leg Eater, and then we're gonna go to the Mantis Village. Right now, all we can really afford is Fragile Greed anyway, but that's okay. That's the one that'll give us money, and so it's important to get that above any of the other charms he sells. Or maybe Fragile Heart is more important, but not really. I don't know if that extra 2 health is that meaningful for me personally. It's sort of like I'm either dying or I'm winning. I don't win by the skin of my teeth very often in this game anymore. Or maybe that's not true. Who knows? I'm kind of a loser, idiot, stupid, dumb fuck. So things I say may not be completely married to the truth. They might be slightly divorced from reality, and they might have in-laws with grief and insanity, despair, and agony. Also, not to mention the children of glee and joy and mania, along with just like rage and hate and love. And then there's, of course, there's Grandma Ennui, and there's fucking Grandpa Frustration. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing with this, but I'm having fun, and I'm done with that now. So write in the comments everything I said there, because I'm not gonna remember. Or maybe I will remember. Who knows? I'm definitely gonna rewatch this section, so maybe I'll remember after I do that. But then maybe I'll forget again. So write it in the comments anyway. Just prove that you exist. That's what the comment section is for. It's not for engagement. It's not for SEO. It's just to prove that you exist. Prove that another person has seen something that you've made. A fucking comment on a YouTube video. Confirm your existence for me. Tell me the thing I said. Tell me what it is. Please. I want to know. I want to know real badly. Mostly I was being so insistent just now so that I would find more words to put into my mouth so I could voice more. I don't actually feel that strongly about it, but it was really easy to keep finding more words on that subject. So I did do that. I did keep finding more words on that subject. So that's cool. Anyway, so here we are, not going to Leg Eater, apparently. Or maybe we still are. Maybe he's over here. No? No, I don't think so. No, we want to go to Leg Eater, so we're going to turn around. We're doing that thing where we fumble and bumble. Where we decided to do one thing and then forgot about it and did a different thing. Which is not the same thing as doing something and then thinking that I should be doing something else, but then not do that else thing. That's a separate feeling. But they're both important and beautiful in their own ways, and ugly and disgusting in their own ways. Just like you and me. And everyone else as well. So, I am recording this March 29th, 6 a.m., Friday, 2024. I am 28 years old. So, hello from the past. Hello, Leg Eater. I have your 86 Geo. Do you want it? Do you want this Geo, Leg Eater? This 86 Geo? That's cool. I have 250 Geo, Leg Eater. Would you like this 250 Geo, Leg Eater? Thank you. Thank you for your patronage. I hope you enjoy the Geo. I don't know what you guys use it for. I use it for trading with you, but what you use it for, that's between you and yourself and God and hell. I don't know why hell needs to know, but, you know, something has to observe everyone. And that something may as well be in hell. Although if I could pin down a location for hell, I would definitely say our current reality seems pretty close. I mean, we have living beings with consciousness. Okay, so you have spirits who are trapped here, right? 100 nice. And we have grief and suffering, and we also have love and hope. And we can have hope being dashed, but we can have, you know, suffering being ended, and we can have love being found again. And really, it's all just sort of a spiral of emotions and goals and conflicts and society and governments and shit. And I don't know. I feel like if I was designing a universe, it would be a lot more conflict-free. Right? So in that case, I would consider this universe to be relatively hell-like. Hell being any reality that isn't perfect, I suppose. Maybe I just have insane standards. Or maybe I'm sane. Yeah, my ideal afterlife would be so free. Or it's not really afterlife, it's just reality, right? My ideal reality would be so free that it would be so free and safe that I could imagine this reality we currently experience being embedded into that one. And that's just sort of cope I have, right? It's like simulation theory, but like friendlier. Because it's not a theory. It's not based on anything. I'm just like, wouldn't it be great if everything was okay, actually? It's like a conspiracy theory, but the conspiracy is that actually it's fine. Which is still dangerous, because really, what is fine? Though I don't think it's the sort of thing that's going to make me less powerful, or me, like, you know, not do things that I ought to have done, or whatever. I think all it's gonna do is make me feel warm and fuzzy when I consider it. It does make me happy. I'm not going into very much detail right now because it's not like I really have very much detail coming to the forefront of my mind at the moment about this, so I'm not really going to focus on that. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to find a very specific range inside my throat, larynx, and, voice, everything, just everything that I can move, every muscle that I have access to. I'm just trying to finely tune until it's how it sounds good to me. I am the god of my own voice sounds, but I'm restricted by the body I have and the mind I have. So I have freedom within a unfree set, because I don't control who I have being me or whatever. Like I was born or whatever. No choice there. So it is kind of difficult to stay within the range. It is kind of difficult. But it is also rewarding. When I stay inside that range, I do feel better. And it's not my default range, not at all. It's something different. It's something different and good and interesting. Something that I can take home and show to mother. Or whatever. If you get the sort of vibe I'm going for. So here we are at the Mantis Village. We're going to go fight the Mantis Lords, and we're going to have a good time doing that. So right now we just need to open the path there, and we're going to do that by, wow, you can just do this. And we're going to do that by hitting this lever. This won't open up the path to the Mantis Lords, actually. It'll open up the path to the Mantis Lords, actually. So down here is the path to the Mantis Lords, actually. And we don't have to open up any more doors. So I guess it did... truthfully speaking, it did open up the path, and that path is this path. But it's in a different loading area, so for some reason, my dumb brain was like, oh, it doesn't count. Count as what? For what? For whose purpose? And why? And why should that be something that I have scruples about? What the fuck kind of life am I leading where I'm having serious conviction challenges by that sort of situation? A really fucked up one, that's what. But I'm trying to be able to dismiss such things more easily, and so maybe I will. Maybe I'll succeed. I've been told by everyone around me that I do seem to be doing much better personality ways, emotional ways. Not that they could tell emotional ways, but personality ways. I mean, they could tell emotional. Let's be real, I have BPD. They can fucking tell. They can tell when I'm not keeping it together, because when you have BPD and you're not keeping it together, that involves at least one other person, and they know that you're not keeping it together. It's very clear. It's very clear. So, sorry about that. I mean, they can't tell that you're boiling underneath your mask, right? But boiling underneath your mask is semi-close to keeping it together. It's nearly letting it fall apart, but it's still sort of together when you have the mask up. But when that mask slips while you're boiling, oh yeah, who's not gonna notice? You want them to notice. You want them to feel bad that whatever happened made you feel bad. Which is so selfish, but it is what it is. It feels like solidarity. It feels like getting someone to help you, but it doesn't help you. It makes it worse. It makes it worse for everybody involved, but especially everybody involved. So the cycle of abuse needs to end, etc. So that was the Mantis Lords with life advice type beat playing over it. So we're gonna go get the Mark of Pride, which I totally remember the name of. No big deal. Remembering the name of Mark of Pride is one of my great talents in life, so I'm very proud to show that off to you, to y'all. So we're just gonna go get the Mark of Pride in the most efficient way possible, which is to, of course, not open any of the doors, and then try to get this ridiculous wall jump, which we got. So I said I didn't want to open any of the doors, and I didn't change my mind. I didn't get my mind changed just by fighting the Mantis Lords or anything. So I'm still in the mood to not open any doors. Maybe I'll change my mood later, but for now, I want this Hollowness seal. And for now, I want this money. And for now, I want the goddamn Mark of Pride. So, I'm going to do that. And I am going to rest on the bench and put on Mark of Pride and heal to full. To fool. Why to fool and not to full? I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing with anything, ever. So, welcome to life, etc. So, where are we going to go now? Back to Leg Eater, perhaps, for Fragile Strength? That could be a wise investment. And we're on Steel Soul, so we're going to be able to do that just fine. Keep up Fragile Strength without it breaking. Because if it breaks, the whole run is over, right? So, you know. It just won't break. It's actually much safer to have a Fragile Charm equipped on a Steel Soul run because you can, you never ever have to worry about it breaking. You just have to worry about dying and losing the entire run and having to start completely over. Which is no big deal at all in comparison. It's so annoying to have your stupid fucking charm keep breaking. It's so obnoxious. I hate it. So let's go up here to escape. Why not? We're going back to Leg Eater, and Leg Eater is ups, right? So this path is natural to take. And so here I am taking it. So yeah. I'm sort of still feeling my voice slip a little, but also hearing it being fine. That's the Mantis, no. That's the Monarch Wing requirement place. I can't go there yet. It's the Fungal Core. I love the Fungal Core. It's my favorite place. That's not true at all. But it is words I said while I was adjusting my voice. So that's cool of me. My favorite place is probably White Palace. I should actually go to White Palace this time. That would be really cool if I did White Palace, right? I don't know. Maybe it would. Maybe it wouldn't. We'll find out someday. Someday I'll do it. Maybe not today. Maybe today. But maybe not today. But maybe today. I don't know yet. I'm the one playing. Not the one watching. You can scrub ahead, but I can't. So, here we are. Oh, the plurality of the fourth dimension. Oh, cosmic irony. Oh, dramatic irony. Oh, fucking the audience having more information than the protagonist. And I'm the protagonist of my own videos, arguably. So one thing I have managed to keep doing is talking continuously, and so that's really good. That's honestly really, really, really good. I guess being able to hear myself is actually making it easier for me to do that. Wow, who would have thought that? So crazy. I mean, considering how much having it echo makes me paralyzed voice-ways, versus having it not echo but in fact play instantaneously at the same time via having my headphone plugged into the interface. Yeah, it's a big contrast. There's a big difference between those things. They are not similar at all. So, here we are at Leg Eater getting these charms. Then we're just gonna go back to the City of Tears. Sorry, we're gonna go back downstairs so that we can get to the City of Tears. I don't know why I called it stairs. It wasn't really stairs. Oh, something about my voice sounded good. Something about my voice sounded like I liked it. So I'm going to keep trying to reach that peak that I am sort of aiming at. So, did I equip it? I didn't. Damn. Why didn't I do that? Where's the... do I go back to equip it? No. I will go forward and equip it. I will go forward and equip it at a bench that I find. So that's fine. Man, it really is awesome to be able to modulate my voice in real time and hear the results in real time. Almost like that's been advice and obvious advice that I've heard many times by people close to me even. Well, Ian, how close are we, really? Like, if you're not watching these, how close are we, really? Just kidding. I don't expect my loved ones to watch these videos. I don't expect anyone to watch these videos except Sparks, because Sparks is lovely and a freak. But not a freak kind of freak. Sparks, I'm having trouble summing up your personality in a word. You're like chill but passionate and sort of, yeah, that's all I got. Chill but passionate. You're welcome for that. So you can keep that, you can put that in your hat or whatever. Get a hat, put it in it. It doesn't have to be a real hat. You can just keep the hat in your pocket. So put the hat in your pocket. No, take the hat out of your pocket and put that advice. There was no advice. Put that cool plus passionate into your hat, and then put your hat in your pocket. You're not wearing something with pockets? Go put on something with pockets. Then get your hat, put in cool, chill but passionate. Chill but passionate. That changes the tone. Put that into your hat. Put that hat into your pocket. Okay, now take that back off. The thing that you put on just for the pocket. Put that in your closet. You have a closet, right? Yeah. So put that in your closet, and then just now you have skeletons in your closet. I don't fucking know what I'm saying. So we've equipped our fragile strength charm. This guy takes 4 hits to kill. We're going to go upgrade our nail. Make it a channeled nail instead of a old nail. A traditional weapon of Holonest. Its blade is blunt with age and wear. Yeah, it is blunt with age and wear. It is old. So we're going to go reforge it a little bit at the Nail Master for 200 geo. How nice, how nice. And we'll be able to kill these guys in 1 hit with our fragile strength charm equipped as well. So that's good, that's alright. Sometimes I do something to my voice and I think it sounds just lovely. And then I keep doing it and I think it sounds awful. I don't know if I change or if it changes. Or if I just lose the voice immediately or whatever. Do you like all these deep breaths I'm taking? Do the deep breaths make me cuter? Like, oh, she's really working for it. She's really putting in her best for it. Does it make me more relatable? Wow, that was still 2 hits. My god. So we have a sharpened nail, not a channeled nail, so I made a mistake. A traditional weapon of Holonest, restored to lethal form. Yeah, it's restored to a lethal form. That guy just died in 2 hits. So the 2-hit person is still 2 hit, but the 4-hit person is now 2 hits as well. So the amount of health swing is kind of really specific, huh? The wiki has all of this information locked down somewhere, I'm sure. How many hits for you? 2. Just 2. So, yeah, that's cool. No problem. Let's go get the Holonest seal that's up here. Nice. Nice, dude. Oh my god. Totally freaking nice. Oh, look at the 69 into Geo. We got the fucking funny weed number. That's so nice. That wasn't the funny weed number. That was the funny sex number. You silly goober. Oh, shit. I got it confused with 420. You know, I've never actually done weed. That's not true. You're in this body, and I've done weed plenty of times. Whatever. Get out of here. Anyway, so... Holonest seals, right? We're gonna sell them. We're gonna sell them right now, so... Have fun with that. I will have fun with that, thank you. So, let's go ahead and do the Soul Sanctum while we're here. Did I remember? I didn't remember. Oh no, fucking elevator, you stupid son of a bitch elevator, you piece of garbage. Take me to where I'm going, not where I'm not going. Okay, so that was me pretending to lose my cool at the elevator, because I did lose my cool at the elevator a little bit. Not really. It was totally 1000 nice. It was totally like I felt something. The feeling was real, and I took that and decided to play that feeling up. So it's like, ideally I would scream and piss my pants and shit myself and moan at every inconvenience ever. Plus 17. But ideally I wouldn't do that. So ideally that doesn't happen. But ideally I would do that. It's really hard because when you're BPD, your ideals can change on the fly. So it's like your ideals and your other ideals for when you're crazy. Your crazy person set of ideals. Like, what are you willing to do when you're fucking nuts, dude? It's awful. It's the worst. It's so bad. But that's why I called both of those things ideals, even though they're dualities. They describe the same person, but they describe totally different ways of living. And modes of thinking, or I should have said, but anyway, so yeah, we're at the Soul Sanctum. I'm still trying to make my voice sound good and potentially failing repeatedly. Oh, that Lee sounded good. How did I make the Lee sound good? It's like my voice sounds good for like short fragments of time. That's the stage I'm at. I'm at the short fragments of time stage where I really, really love what I'm hearing some of the time. But most of the time, I feel like a big mess who doesn't know what they're doing at all. And then sometimes I really like what I'm hearing, and then I re-listen to it, and I'm like, oh, I don't like that at all. So those sorts of situations happen too. Something to look out for. Yeah, let's go ahead and get some soul back by killing these guys, so we can heal. So we can heal those fragile heart 2 masks points that we got. Yeah, so because we have 7 max HP right now. I really want to find more words so I can keep voice training, but I'm so focused on voice training that it's hard to find words. I've explained this a lot. I'm gonna keep explaining it forever. So here's this guy. His name, I don't know. This guy is this guy. He's cool. Let's find out what his name is. Nope, 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 no. I'll just go down. His name is Soul Warrior. Hello, Soul Warrior. You are an actual boss of this video game. I don't know why they're called bosses, but they are. So, have you ever given that a lot of thought? Have you ever thought about that for a very long time? It's like, what is he the boss of, really? That little area that he lives in? Maybe. There's more than one Soul Warrior. I guess they're bred for their strength or something. That's stupid. Anyway, I shouldn't have said that that was stupid, because it wasn't clear if I just said that Hollow Knight is stupid for the thing I made up. What I meant is the thing I made up was stupid. Hollow Knight, of course, probably has real lore. Probably. And maybe someone out there even knows what it is, but, not me, so couldn't be me or anything. No, instead, what must be me is the me from that video a long time ago who said not to fight 3 of these at the same time. So let's go ahead and just fight them one at a time. So that was 1, now 2, now 2. Okay, there he is. So let's bring him over here. Let's fight him over here, because the 3rd one's gonna spawn in, and I don't want that to happen. Unless that was the 3rd one, and the one earlier was the 1st one. Yeah, I think so. I must have lured the 1st one into this area, and then those 2 spawned, making 2 and 3. That's what happened. So I did manage to fight them all one by one this time. I was just confused at the same time that happened. So, that's fine. I used to love being confused and confusing others. Now I don't find so much joy in it. It's sort of... I have different values, I suppose. Now than when I was like 20 or 19 or whatever. So, fuck. So here we are at the Soul Master fight. Hello, Soul Master. Gonna have a lot of fun fighting you, probably. I am gonna have a lot of fun fighting. I am gonna have a lot of fun fighting you, probably. So that's good. I'm looking forward to enjoying fighting you while I try to get my voice back. While I try to find a more perfect me out here in the pale blue yonder, whatever that refers to. Earth? The space? The ocean? I don't know. Pale blue dot? Carl Sagan? I don't know. Wow, I've completely run out of things to say, and so I've run out of ways to focus on my voice. I was so focused on my voice that I completely ran out of things to say, and then once I ran out of things to say, I stopped focusing on my voice. And so I didn't get to go where I wanted to, and I'm still not. Hold on. Oh, right, it's back here. That's why it feels like I'm going down. Oh, right here, right here. So, yeah, right there. Wait, how do I do that? Oh, talk like... Oh, hello, hello, hello. Oh, hello. No, what the fuck am I doing? What am I trying to do? Oh, 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 oh. Sounds awful. But that's okay. That's okay. When I'm talking, it becomes very hard to make myself the pitch I want to... Wow, I'm already lost it. I already lost it. Hello. I'm trying to be higher pitched. I'm trying to be higher pitched, okay? That's all I'm trying to do. That's not all I'm trying to do. I'm trying to do so much simultaneously. Soul Master. This will give me something to say. Elmo voice! Elmo voice! Head of the soul sanctum, hoarded soul, hoping to stave off... Fuck me! What the fuck? I'm so frustrated that I can't find the voices. That I can't keep the voices. That I don't know which way to go. That I don't know how to fucking keep what I find. That I keep trying to switch between incompatible voices or something. Soul Master. Oh, such a horrible voice. Soul Master. Head of the soul sanctum. Hoarded soul, hoping to stave off Holonest's affliction, but eventually became intoxicated by its power. The bugs of Holonest tried all kinds of tricks and rituals and prayers to rid themselves of the infection, but to no avail. Perhaps the infection came from somewhere deep inside of them that they could not escape. Very sad, very 1788. What a good year for sad. Probably. So I've consumed the Desolate Dive. I only had a minor freak out. No big deal. I'm glad I vented like that to y'all. That was cute. Or something. I don't know. Yeah. So we're just gonna climb up here and get some free Geo. Geo. And then down here. Down here. Geo. I love getting free geo for my troubles and crimes. It's wonderful. We have enough for the flashlight now. We will buy that. That's good. That's 1800. So we're gonna get a lot of soul back by fighting these guys. And then we're gonna go down here and we're gonna get a grub. But we're also gonna get another hollowness seal, so that's very good. We're gonna keep that and not sell it yet. So let's free this grub by just killing part of that ground there, so we can just fall and get the grub immediately. Then kill all these guys in one hit each because, you know, sharpened nail plus fragile strength. So yeah, it is one of those things. It's one of those things, dude. So yeah, I kind of want to gun it to quick slash. I want to get quick slash as quickly as possible, but I have to get everything else first anyway. So there's no way to get it very fast, unless there is a way. Maybe the speedrunners know of a way. I mean, they definitely do. Like if I could clip out of bounds or whatever, but I don't know any of that, so I'm not gonna do any of that. Wow, I really don't know how I feel about my current voice. In some ways, it's better than most of my other voices, but in other ways, it's just such a disappointment to hear it sometimes. It's like, is this the best that I can do under current circumstances? Is this my default girl? Is this who I am? I don't know, and I want to make it more girly, and I don't know how to do it. So I'm just going to continue moving around things in my vocal posture, trying to find the vocal posture that works for me. Why do I only feel like a girl when I extend all my vowels? I don't know, but I do only feel like a girl when I'm extending all my vowels. Isn't that stupid? I don't know. It probably is. I'm going to break my door fast right now. So we're going down to sell our hollowness seal, even though I'm pretty sure I said I wasn't going to do that yet. So we're just going to not do it yet, actually. In fact, we shouldn't have come down here. I'm once again going the wrong fucking places. We shouldn't have come back. We should have stayed up there. We left through a way that we shouldn't have left through. Through. There's something about that tone. There's something about that tone that works for me. That makes me think, ah yes, here she is. But it's so fleeting, and when I try to apply it to other sounds, just regular speech, trying to go into that register, I'm not sure that that has actually resulted in anything positive. But it's all voice training in the end. All of it is good, important voice training, or so I'm lying to myself to say. I mean, I'm telling the truth or whatever. So let's go ahead and get this bench so we can put on the soul twister and make it a little bit easier to heal. I don't know if it actually makes it easier to heal, but maybe easier to shoot this? I don't know. Yeah, I managed to shoot it when it was still gray. Is that not a thing you can do normally? I assume not. But I wasn't able to heal then, so it is that sort of thing. So do I have to beat the entire game now for Zote to give me the achievement of having been killed by me? By having not been saved by me by abandoning Zote or whatever? Because I'll do it. I'll beat this whole fucking game if I don't die. I'm sure. So we're gonna go get the free simple key. No, it still continues higher up. Why did it jump like that? The camera did a weird thing, I think. Unless that was something else. I don't know. We'll see if it was in the recording or not. If it was, then it was. If it wasn't, then it wasn't. And I won't elaborate further because I have nothing more to say. I don't really know much more. So we've got the Desolate Dive. We can get into the Crystal Cavern, but we want the flashlight too, so we can easily get the Dream Nail while we're there. We're gonna get this, what is it? A Wanderer's Journal. We're gonna go ahead and open the stag, and then we're gonna go to the elevator. Or maybe we should do it the other way around. I don't know, dude. I kinda like taking the elevator. It's cool. It's like this whole thing. It unlocks a grub or whatever. Um, is it a grub? I think so. I think there is a grub down there. Or maybe it's an orb piece or something. I'm not entirely sure, but it is a thing that exists, so I do want to try to get it right away. It's on my mind and I want it. What else is on my mind is this tone of voice I decided I liked. So I'm trying to stick with this tone of voice right now. Hello and welcome to Loli Let's Plays. I'm your host, Girl. So here we are in the Forgotten Crossroads, just trying to keep my voice from wandering too far. So this looks like a good place for a desolate dive, some may say. They may say. It may say. Yeah, here's my piece of orb, which is actually a piece of orb. It will give me some more soul gauge, some maximum soul when I finish the orb slot. I need 2 more pieces of orb first, for a total of 3 for 1 completed orb. That's just orb math. Everyone knows orb arithmetic, if you will. So, yeah, I wonder if I have to bend all my vowels in a way. Probably not, but maybe I do. I don't know what I'm doing or why I'm doing it. What am I doing here? Oh, I want to get the flashlight. I want to get the flashlight and then head into the crystal caverns. Hello. It's me, Girl, and welcome to Loli Let's Plays. I'm your host or whatever. So here we are. I'm gonna go over to the left here because there should be a mask piece waiting for me in this room. I remembered this time and I'm going back for it for reals. I'm not forgetting it or anything. It's great, isn't it? So yeah, I'm just gonna continue playing the video game and continue voice training. Where's my mask piece? It wasn't in that room. I'm a fool. It's in this room, isn't it? So, trying to find more things to say. Hate saying things like trying to find more things to say. Hate saying things like hate saying things, trying to find more things to say. Hate saying things like hate saying things like. That one I hated the most, though. That was truly awful. You can tell because of how much I was smiling. Or how much I'm smiling now thinking about it, rather. I don't know about in the moment smile. I was mostly focused on the act of doing the thing that it was saying all that shit. So, yeah, I love my personality and the way I speak and ramble. It's one thing that's really interesting about me. And doing it in this voice gives off such an energy. I love it so much. Like, when I do it normal, it's just like, okay, crazy guy rambling. But now I'm doing it, I'm like, oh, cool. Crazy girl rambling. There's a bit more nuance than that, I think. No, probably not, right? So, yeah, we're just gonna go walk up to... there wasn't a grub in that room, though. We're gonna go walk up... Did I get a mask piece? Probably. We're gonna go walk up to the shop to see Sly. We're gonna go see Sly right now. We're gonna go see Sly and buy from him steady body. No, he does not sell steady body until I get the shopkeeper's key. I should get the shopkeeper's key when I'm in the crystal cavern so I can get steady body quickly. No, we're going to get the fucking flashlight. The Lumafly lantern. That's the name of the item. It will let us see better in the dark. So, it will let us pass some impassable places as well. So, yeah, here it is right here. 1800 Geo. Wow, we didn't get the stalwart shell. Faux pas. Party foul. So, the flashlight is just an item that's always on. It's just now gonna show up with me when I'm in dark areas. I don't like the fucking mouth noises from my breathing and all that shit is quite disturbing. If only I could have less salivation and less breathing. But unfortunately, I need to do those things. But also, I could keep them better in control by. Oh no, it's yet another thing to keep track of. Talking is so difficult, isn't it? I didn't know talking was the most difficult challenge of my entire life, but here I am. I guess talking was also the most difficult challenge in the history of evolution, so there is that as well. Like developing a language, like actually talking is like wow. It must have been difficult, huh? Must have taken a while. Because the fact is it did, so that's why I'm saying it must have. I'm saying it must have because it seems obvious to me, but it only seems obvious to me because it's a fact that I already know. So here we are at this rancid egg. So here we are at the crystal caverns. So here we are at the crystal caverns. We're here for the crystal heart. We're here for the dream nail. We're here for the shopkeeper's key. And later we'll be here for pale ale. Pale ale? No, pale ore. We're also heal. We're also here for the deep focus charm, which I will hopefully remember to get on my way out this time. Because a lot of the time I totally forget to do that, and that's bully for me, I guess, etc. So I'm just gonna continue up here. There's gonna be a grub for free. You see it, yes, there's the grub. And the path will continue up there too as well anyway, so that's good. Wow, I really like this voice, though I don't know how girly it is. I mean, maybe it's actually the most girly one so far. Who can say? It definitely strikes me as more natural. Of course, I'm not trying to pitch it very much at all, because that's how you get the more natural voices. But I do succumb to needing to be a lolly disorder, so far be it from me to not try to pitch it up indefinitely, to just take the vocal posture that I have and just try to pitch it up until it's something that sounds more like a lolly, but this also doesn't sound much like a lolly, but when you talk like a lolly, sometimes you also have to put some more something into it. Although English speakers in general seem to have some trouble with lolly voice, I have heard many people do it well, just never a Funimation voice actor. They are all dog shit. Not just the female ones, the male ones as well. Don't trust any of them for voicing in your anime. They will not do a comparable job to the quality of the original source audio. So, if you value acting as part of the art of anime, you will probably never, ever, ever, ever want to watch a Funimation dub in your life. So, just go ahead and keep that in mind forever. Thank you. No problem. You're welcome. So, yeah, we just fought a boss that I guess I didn't mention when I listed all the things we were gonna do in here. We're fighting that boss, and then later we're gonna come back and fight the boss again. That's usually when I collect the deep focus, because that's when I remember to collect it, but I'm going to try to remember to collect it on the way out this time for reals, so that's good of me to do. Yeah, let's go ahead and get my damn crystal heart item, which will give me the super dash. I love the super dash. It makes me dash superly. So, here we are at the crystal caverns, just trying to make my voice more fucked up and inhuman. Because you really need to sprinkle some of that in there if you want it to sound not fucked up and more human. Weird, right? I don't know. I just feel like this is somewhere that I need to poke around in a lot more if I want to have a good time. I feel like there's some treble peakiness, but I don't know what that is, or if the wind in my throat is just making a weird sound, scraping up against my throat itself. Does wind scrape? I'm not sure. Maybe wind does scrape, so that is a thing, I suppose. Wow, I don't know what this voice is, but I know I don't like it very much at all. Or maybe I love it a lot. Maybe I'm saying that I can hear what I sound like, but I won't really know until I listen to it back. Maybe I should have open back headphones on anyway, even though I have it plugged into the interface. I might still get some value out of that. So I'm gonna do a tactical headphone swap. So one moment, please. So here's some open back headphones. Wow, it's really hard to tell that my voice is even being transmitted back to me right now. But I can tell it is, because it usually doesn't come in this fucking clearly. So it obviously some sort of shenanigans are afoot. Right? So yeah, let's go back up here. But then we're gonna fall down over there so that we can make sure all the doors are unlocked. Come on. So, that door is unlocked. What about any more doors? Yeah, here. So I want to unlock that door, and then I want to keep falling. So, there we go. There's no more doors to unlock, or maybe there is. There's that, but it's unlocked already, so whatever. So now we're gonna go to where deep focus probably is. So that's cool. I remember getting kind of lost trying to find it in a previous video. Hopefully we'll get less lost this time. Although I say that and we're immediately lost. Or rather, I got distracted by this area. So I guess I'm here for the rancid egg or whatever. Kind of stupid, but doesn't matter. Yeah. So, where do I want my voice to be? I feel like this is so close to being good. I do. I really do. I feel like this voice is so close to being good. I just need to let in more air, more vibration at the front of my mouth. So, yeah, I'm doing that. So, it is pretty good, I guess. I'm not really sure. I hate evaluating this out loud because it makes me feel uncannily sort of stressed out. Not really stressed, but it feels like bad form. I should really put off all judgments until the video's out there. But I'm probably not going to watch the entire video anyway. So all this words is words for nobody, to do nothing with. I'm just trying to focus on finding deep focus and finding my voice. So, oh, I was too high. That was the problem. I hadn't dropped down low enough. The deep focus area isn't there. It isn't there. It isn't fucking there, dude. It's somewhere else. It's below here, right? So, I should just go directly below there. And then deep focus will show up, right? So, just gonna hit all the walls. There it is. There's the guy. There's that guy. There's that cute little boy. So, gotta love cute little boys. Anyway, here we are at trying to get deep focus so that I can heal 2 masks every time I heal instead of 1 mask. And so that'll be super duper useful, especially because we don't have to worry about Charm Notch inventory economy. We don't have to worry about Charm Notch inventory management at all, so we're just gonna get really pissed off at this shitty pattern and be less pissed off at that one and do that and win. So yeah. So I need to do so many different things to my voice at the same time if I want it to sound even slightly good. And I know it was sounding a bit better than this a second ago. Or maybe it wasn't. Maybe I don't know anything. Maybe this is excellent. Maybe I love this. Let's talk about anything else. Literally anything else. So, we're gonna go to the dream nail now. We're not gonna fucking die in here. I'm not letting that happen. We're going to the dream nail right now. We're just going straight down here. And then we're going to head over into the darkness. But we have a flashlight, so that's okay. Into the darkness. We might even rest on a bench to equip deep focus. So then I will never need to worry about anything ever again in my life forever, including outside of this video game. I like to say dumb bullshit like that, and I always have, even as a child. I've always been like, try to add as many extra qualifications into my genie wish type vibe whenever I talk and say anything ever about anything. Probably makes it sort of weird to listen to me some of the time. But I guess that's fine. So yeah. We're going over to the dream nail now. We've equipped deep focus. It makes healing slightly take longer to activate, but also it's fast. And also we'll get pure focus later as well. So that'll make the healing time, the amount of time it takes for the healing to activate, take less time as well. But it might take longer for the healing to activate, but it's 2 heals, dude. 2 in 1. So I'm gonna go down here now. I don't need a powered up desolate type. Who fucking gives a shit about that? Not me. Not fucking me, dude. I don't give a shit at all. So we're about to get the dream nail right away. So here we are at Monomon the teacher in her archive, surrounded by fog and mist. Oh, I didn't read them all. You shouldn't have spam pressed all those buttons, dumbass. Go no further, little shadow. What compels its climb out of the darkness? What compels its return to this sacred kingdom? A call from beyond the seals? By the vessel, or by that captive light? Would the seals break? They cannot be undone. But the vessel weakens. That plague springs anew. They must be undone. Yet still our seals remain. Our duty holds. It must be cast away. Our duty holds. It shall be done. Kind of having contradictory feelings there. How very sentient of you. So here we are in the little dream nail platforming section. We just need to stand. Oh my god, I don't know why I dashed away. I was afraid that I wasn't gonna. I failed to do something cool because I succeeded to do it cool, and then I pressed dash anyway. Like, frame perfectly. So, yeah, here we are in this little section. I'm trying to find my bliss with voices right now. I'm trying to find where I'm most satisfied with the sound that comes out. But right now, I'm finding that this sort of thing is maybe not for me, so how about up here? Oh, wow, that's immediately much better. Am I some kind of fool? Yes, of course I am. We're going to go to the Colosseum of Fools, in fact, soon. Probably not actually that soon. So, what are we gonna do? We're gonna get the Soul Eater charm. We're not gonna get the Dream Shield. We are going to activate the Stag Station. Not there. Not there, sweetie. It's over here. So, we're going to activate... Yeah, we're going to activate the Stag Station. Oh, I think what happened is I've long since figured out how to raise the pitch of my voice without moving my larynx out of position too much. But then I got so good at it that it stopped feeling like it used to when I wasn't good at it, and it made it harder to tell what the fuck was going on. So I need to realize my own strength and then make words for it. I need to like make neuron connections and memories of what feeling sounds like what. so that I can more easily pilot my brain or whatever, or my voice or whatever. I love my voice or whatever. My voice or whatever is one of my favorite things. Thank you. You're welcome. So, here we are, voice training. But can I make it more? Make it more. Make it more. One more push. One more push. Okay, so. Oh yeah, I heal too now. Hell yeah. Up here. Up here. So here's my one more push. I'm now up here. Let's continue like this. Hello, welcome to Loli Let's Plays. I'm your host, Girl. I'm just doing some on the fly. Am I recording? Yes. That would have been funny. This much into... Okay, anyway. Here I am, making some progress with voice training. There's two kinds of voice training progress. There's technique progress. That's when I realize something and figure something out with my muscles into getting a sound out of myself that I like. And then there's actual training progress, which is just by the act of voice training, I become better at manipulating my muscles. I'm like weight training for my vocal cords or whatever. But it's not just vocal cords. There's a lot involved in speaking. So, yeah. So, I feel like I lost my push. My little one more push. I feel like I lost it again. So let's make a one more push. How about here? So, here is a voice. Hello and welcome to Loli Let's Play. Hello and welcome to Loli Let's Plays. Hello. I can't do it. It's too cracky. My voice is breaking. Here we are in the King Station. So if I could make this voice not sound so piercing and terrible, it would honestly be pretty awesome. Yeah, it would be cool if I could get there without making it sound so bad, but I don't know if that's really possible for me. But anyway, so here we are. No, I wanted to do the Loli Let's Plays thing again. Welcome to Loli Let's Plays. I'm your host, Girl. So we're going to go into the sewers now, I believe. That's the plan, I think. Probably. It seems like the sort of thing I do. Oh yeah, I fucked up my healing again. That's fine. I'm gonna kill this guy for some geo. Owie, he hurt me. He hurt me, dude. He did 2 points of damage on me. What a jerk. Ow, he did it again. What a jerk, again. I get soul back so quickly now with Soul Eater and Soul Catcher equipped. We also have this key. Okay, so obviously we do. We didn't get Steady Body. Totally should have gotten Steady Body. Oh, right, we just got the shopkeeper's key just now. We're not going into the sewers. Of course we're not going to the sewers, silly. We're opening this pathway here, and then we're going to go stag to the Forgotten Crossroads. No, to Dirtmouth. We're going to stag to Dirtmouth and buy Steady Body. Then we're going to go over to Salumbra. So that was the door I mentioned opening. So we're going to go get Steady Body, and then we're going to go over to Salumbra and get Long Nail and Pure Focus. So that'll be cool. Hopefully we'll have enough geo for all of those things. If not, then I'll probably prioritize, I don't know, Pure Focus. But I'm going to get Steady Body first, so I'm really prioritizing Steady Body more than anything. But here's some geo. I like hitting that lever all those times. Hitting that lever over and over again was stimulating, so thank you for stimulating me. One thing that using this interface plugged into it is doing is I'm being more confident with my voice. So that's nice. Maybe I could do it in VC, but I really don't want to be in VC plugged into my stupid interface. This is why I wanted a mixer. I wanted to like feed in the direct monitor from this, right? I wanted to feed the direct monitor from my interface into my amplifier so that I could get that good amplification shit, you know? But I don't have a setup for that right now. So, oh well, maybe soon. Because I'm just going to go back to using my amp all the time after this video ends. I'm not going to continue using this interface for headphone purposes. Which is a shame, but also maybe it's okay. Maybe it puts my voice training strictly in this box. Also, I should be doing this while I record my lines for bridging and stuff, and other scripts I might have. And the fact that I don't do that is, again, kind of ridiculous. What is with me and not doing the obvious professional thing that I know I should be doing? Is it obvious and professional? That is sort of the vibe I got from it. Maybe I've been fooled by myself and others, but probably not in this case. So, yeah, I currently don't have any voice that I feel super comfortable using in an anime for abridged purposes. I would like it to be much more under my control, not losing it all the time, not having to find it constantly, not having to only sound good when I enunciate the vowels slowly. That didn't even really sound good. Oh, it's sort of around here. I wanted my tone to sort of be around here, I guess? No, not really. Not really. I don't know what I want, dude, because I don't know what's gonna get me where I need to go. And it's one of those things where most likely it's just simply not possible for me at all at my current state of mouth having and vocal cords and etc. But even though it's not possible at all, by voice training enough, it may become possible. So I have to like deal with this hell of not ever being good enough, and then suddenly I'll be good enough. Like everything in life, it happens very slowly and then all at once. Wow, Salumber is the one that sells heavy body. Fuck. I just read heavy body when I was trying to talk about something. It's so embarrassing. No, so Salumber's the one that sells steady body, isn't she? So we're going into the Forgotten Crossroads because that's the quickest way to get to Salumbra. So, yeah. Wow, keeping up voice posture stuff is difficult, as I already knew, as I was already aware, and I'm once again just talking strictly about my voice all the time, and I'm still slipping out of it all the time. Bully for me. Wow, I'm just repeating myself. I have no new words. What? I have no new words. What? Anyway, so welcome to Loli Let's Plays. I'm your host, Girl. Oh, hello. Oh, what were we talking about? Oh yes, charms. I can see you've started your own collection. Very nice. I'll show you some of my own, and you can take one home with you if you like. Okay, steady body. Motherfucking quick focus, not pure focus. Quick focus. We're gonna get not lifeblood heart, because I don't want it. We're gonna get long nail. We're gonna get shaman stone. Oh yeah, we are. And then we're going to equip all of those, so that's good for us. Next, we're gonna go to the sewers. So let's go back to that stack station, I guess. That's probably the call. We're gonna stag back to the city storerooms or King Station. One of those places. I feel like that's correct. I don't know, but I feel like that's correct. So yeah, the actual stag entrance is closer to over here. Right? It's over here, right? So I'm just gonna climb up here and go into this stag station from below. So need to remember. Wait. Yeah. Yeah. That's the correct path. I'm gonna do King Station. Gonna do some super dashing over to the sewers. I need to get Yzma's tier, you see. I also need to get this King's Idol. I need to get this Hollowness seal. If I don't get this Wanderer's Journal, I'll just be beside myself. What are you? You're a Hollowness seal, as expected. That's what I said, right? Anyway, so... Anyway, so... Anyway, so... Anyway, so... Anyway... How do I get there? So I guess I don't know how to change my pitch without moving my voice box up, which is a bit of a shame. I kind of do need to be able to do that. So if I put on my vocal posture, and talk like this, I talk like this, and this is like, okay, so here's normal voice, or not. It's normal voice that I have now, so here's my normal voice, right? And then I put on my vocal posture, and it becomes like this, which is very similar. Or maybe my vocal... Hold on. How do I do my... Doing my vocal posture is very difficult. And it's possible that that's where my main fuck up is. Where I'm not really doing the vocal posture properly. Or something like that. Like, it doesn't sound right. It doesn't sound right. My voice doesn't sound right. This isn't what the vocal posture was pitched to me to sound like. So I'm clearly the one making a mistake. Right? So we're gonna put this simple key in this hole. We're gonna put this simple key in the hole. And now we're in the Royal Waterways, which I've been calling the sewer. Because it's a sewer. So, we're going to fight Dung Defender and get Yzma's tier shortly after. I think I must be doing my vocal posture semi-correctly. Because if not, how am I doing this voice? And by this voice, I mean the voice I was doing. Which I am now not doing, because I dropped all of my vocal posture. But then I put all that shit back on, and now it's like this. And that is better? Is it, though? Like, it feels like I'm not doing it properly. There was one thing I was recommended to go like, aww, and just feel, that feeling. And so, okay, I feel that feeling, and I try to capture that feeling. And then I pitch it up, and then is it better? Is it much strictly better? Is it like so much better? I don't know yet, but here we are going to fight Dung Defender while feeling puzzled about voices and shit. Hello, Dung Defender. I seem to have found some sort of motivation to higher my pitch again, so here we are. Here we are. Hopefully we won't get you stuck in the ground this time. We've done that a lot, haven't we, you and I? Getting you stuck in the ground. Very silly of us. I missed all 3 of those, I think. So, we have basically free magic at this point. We just need to hit him like once and we can shoot magic again. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool that we have so much power like that. I mean, it's not really that cool. It just shows that we're cheating. So, still though, it's fun. It's fun sometimes to do a bit of cheating, okay? We're just making the game easier. We've invented for ourselves in easy mode. We are taking this outside of the realm of intended gameplay. Oh. Yeah, so closing my pharyngeal wall is what I think that does. When I go, oh. And then something happens. And I can capture... And I can capture that something. I can capture that something when it happens. Wow, I'm really flailing right now. My voice is all over the place. But yeah, I can try to really capture that feeling and try to like muscle memorize how to activate it and then hold it. Hold that pharyngeal wall closed. Not all the way closed. You need some air, you know? So, but that's what I need to do. It's what I need to do, dude. As far as pitch goes, I'm still not entirely clear how to raise my pitch without fucking up my voice box. I'm not clear on if I've succeeded in doing that or if I've failed to do that in the past. And so, right now I really don't know what I should be doing either. Hold on. So this is my regular voice, and then oh. And then this is my regular voice. No? And then this is my regular voice. This is my regular voice. And then it becomes like this, which is only a slight change. I guess my pharyngeal wall is still not very good at closing very much. This is all from one video. If it was bad advice, I've been misled, and I've been fooling myself into trying to get better at that, but... God, I want dinosaur oatmeal. It's been like 20 years. It's probably been less than that. It's probably more like 13 years or something, or maybe 16 years. That's right, I'm not beholden to actually playing the game. Oh. What is the thing I'm holding? 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 I'm trying to make my mouth smaller is the thing. That was the advice he kept giving. Make your mouth smaller. I'm trying to do that by using that sort of vocal exercise to sort of branch off or jump off from that, boost off of that, and get to something good. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. I never knew. Sometimes I briefly have the illusion of knowing what I'm doing, and now is not one of those times. Actually, now is exactly one of those times. What the fuck? Why, when I'm just about to give up, I find something that makes me get hope? And why, when I keep talking in that voice that made me give hope, do I not like it anymore? Did I lose it, or was it just fleeting? Was my liking of it fleeting? No, I think it was... my grasp over it is fleeting. I think it's that my grasp over it is hard. But I do find things in here that I do enjoy. I'm gonna say hi to the bellflies. Hello, bellflies! Hello, everybody. Hello, bellflies. I love greeting them. I still love greeting them. So, yeah. We're gonna try to beat the game pretty quickly after we get Quick Slash. So that'll be fun to do. Let me fall like this. Thank you. So here's a battle we have to do. It's easy. It's an easy battle. It's no problem. So it's already beaten. No, it's not. But maybe if I use some magic. Okay, we used a little bit of magic. Hello and welcome to Loli Let's Plays. I'm your host, Girl. I'm trying to do voice training so that I can get my Loli voice to somewhere that actually might, in a million years, sound kind of Loli-esque. It's difficult because I have a naturally mid-low pitched voice. So I feel like I have a lot of climbing to do. Or maybe it's out of reach for me in certain ways. But I don't think that that's really strictly true. Everyone's voice is different. Every lolly is her own lolly. So, yeah. I don't really know about the way in which I talk, though. Like my accent or whatever. I'm not really trying for an accent, but one is sort of developed, and it's not an imitation of anything. It's just how I'm nice three. It's just how I'm naturally sort of tending towards, right? And I don't know if that thing is lolly-ish, but maybe it could become lolly-ish if I needed it to. Yeah, I think it probably could. So let's go ahead and go down into the ancient basin. So once we're here in the ancient basin, which is not here yet, we are still on the path. But the ancient basin will have a pale ore, and so we can then make the channeled nail. The channeled nail might end up being the most complete nail that we have, unless of course we go back to the crystal cavern to defeat the enraged guardian and get that pale ore. We already have the deep focus though, so there's no super big rush to get over there. Not that the deep focus makes it a super deep rush, super big deep rush. That's funny. The only reason it does make it a rush is because I kept wanting to get it, and then I kept forgetting to get it and having to get it later. And so because of that experience, I just frustratedly want to get it as soon as possible. It's not a high priority because of its quality. It's a high priority because of my relationship with it. Sort of like me and people I know, and you and people you know. You're not actually important because of your qualities, but because of your connection to the world. Or, no, that's stupid. 77744, okay. 49. Yeah, pretty good numbers there. Some pretty excellent fucking numbers. I should get an achievement for not fucking talking to you, but I seem to can't avoid you. Maybe I just need to not even walk into the room where you spawn at first. I don't think that that's even possible, though, so I'm not sure what to do about avoiding you. Maybe I shouldn't come here for the pale ore. Hello, Bellfly! Hello! Hello, Bellfly! So, yeah, we got the pale ore. We're gonna get a free simple key as well. Hello, Bellfly! Hello, Bellfly! Oh, that one hit me. How cute. So, yeah, we got our pale ore. We're gonna get an extra free simple key, which we may not use in this run. If we really just go for quick slash and then end the game after getting channeled nail, right? That's fine to do. I'm not against that at all. So, but in that case, yeah. Whatever I was saying, whatever. I don't know, finish it yourself. I've got nothing. So here we are for real in the ancient basin. We're not going to put on the defender's crest that we got from the dung defender at all. That shitty charm, I don't feel like putting it on. So we're going to get the monarch wings in here. It's going to let us double jump. That's a very important bit of mobility. And then after that, we're going to go ahead and get the king's brand and get the fucking shade dash, the fucking shade cloak. Another cloak? I don't know. I don't know what they're fucking all called. The moth wing cloak. No. Whatever. It just doesn't matter. I need the shade dash. I need the shade dash in order to get... I never came back for the... I never came back in that previous video to kill this guy on the ceiling. Damn you. You're just out of reach. I'm probably still not going to do it in this video. Sorry. So... I don't remember what I was saying. Doesn't matter. Nothing I'm saying is important. I should discard things I'm saying as quick as the wind. So we're going to go fight the broken vessel and lost kin, but we're going to go get this simple key first, just because it's here. I like to have it. I don't need it. I can quit anytime I want. So, yeah. for a moment I found a voice I really liked, right? But it's out of my grasp again. Ah, yeah, I think I'm still doing everything properly. No, I must not be, right? Because the voice changed in a way I don't like. How did that happen? How does that sort of thing happen to me repeatedly? Why is it a repeatable phenomenon? Why is it a repeatable phenomenon that I lose my control over my voice? 1,000 nice. Well, because of reasons I've already went through 100,000 billion million trillion gazillion trillion fucking times. Trillion. So, here we are at the Broken Vessel. It is a boss fight that we're gonna fight. It's a boss. Yeah, I guess we had to go further into the room to hit the trigger. So, I've done that now. So that's cool. My hands are completely off the game right now. I'm just sort of looking down at the game. Hello, Broken Vessel. Are you going to help me with my voice in any way? I don't know how you would manage to do that, but maybe you will. Maybe not, though. I hope you don't kill me. That would be a really annoying way to help me end the video. But I don't want to end the video. I want to continue talking. I want to find my voices again. I want to find all my voices that I love and cherish and want to spend time with, etc. I want to keep going and keep making my voices more powerful instead of weaker. I want to find more truths about them. I want to make more neuron connections in my brain to muscles to train myself to easily get back to said voices. I want it to be something that I'm good at. In short, I need to practice, and I want to practice, and so that's what I'm doing. I'm here practicing. I'm not really liking how that's sounding right now. I don't know why, but I'm not really liking it. Hello and welcome to Loli Let's Plays. See, it's not working for me. Just trying to make it higher pitched without doing anything weird. And it's really difficult. I don't know how to do it. I kind of know how to do it, but I don't know how to do it. So we're not going to get the grub this time. I mean, we're not even going to turn in our grubs. We're not even going to turn in our grubs. We're not going to go to Lost Kin. We don't care. We're just going to leave, okay? We're just getting out of here. We're going to go to the stag station and fucking leave. Just kidding. We're going to go to the stag station and then not leave by stag. But we are just going to go leave. But no, we're not going to leave by stag, so that's fine. Right, one thing I need to remember if I feel like I've lost the voice is enunciating clearly is very important. I need to speak in the front of my mouth so that, I don't know why, but it's better, so just trust. I don't need the audience to trust me, but I need future me to trust me so I can at least work off of data that I've tried and already found a little bit of. So yeah, here we are at the Palace Ground Stag Station. We're definitely not gonna go into White Palace this video. We're definitely not going into White Palace this video, no. But we are going to go to our iconic little hidden station, Stag Station 775. So, at this point, we're going to go back up into the City of Tears and channel our nail. Yeah, we're gonna put Paolor in the nail. We also need 800 Geo for that, so give me a bit more, please. Thank ya. There will definitely be enough enemies on the way to get that remaining 22 Geo. No problem, my dude. Just no problem at all. Hello and welcome to Loli Let's Plays. I'm your host, Girl. Hello, hello and welcome to Loli Let's Plays. I'm your host, Girl. Yeah, there's some sort of quality to this, some ethereal quality to this, that makes it really easy to fall out of. So I haven't actually been doing very much voice training at maximum voice, not really. If I'm qualifying this as maximum voice, or at least near it, I haven't been doing this voice that much. But it's okay. I think I'm finally getting the hang of it. I would still like it to be higher pitched though. So yeah, I think I'm getting the hang of it a little bit. No, am I losing it? No, I'm not losing it. It's fine. Everything's fine. I just keep having to talk. I'm stuck on a fucking talking. I'm in hell. I'm in talking hell. Anyway. Just gotta clear out these enemies, get a bunch of geo, and then fly over. So let's fly over to the Nail Master. Thankfully, those enemies there didn't spawn or something. So, yeah. Hello, everybody. I'm gonna just channel my nail, and then I'm gonna go get the King's Brand right away. And then we're gonna go back to the Ancient Basin and go into the Abyss a little bit. So, yeah. That's the plan. And then after that, we're gonna go back into Kingdom's Edge and get Quick Slash. And then after getting Quick Slash, we're just gonna fucking do it, dude. We're gonna fucking go fight the Watchers. We're gonna go fight Umu. We're gonna get into the Beast Den. We're going to free those fucking sleepers. We're gonna break the seal. And then we're gonna beat the goddamn Hollow Knight up. We're gonna eat his lunch money and steal his food. Give Pale Ore and Geo. Yes, I think I shall do that. So, I am doing that. Hello, Nail Master. How are you doing? So yeah, if you want your voice to be better, you're gonna want to just keep fucking practicing. And don't stop. Give it like 2 hours a day, every day, forever. Ideally. I say ideally, but I made up that ideal. I'm not basing that off of evidence, so I just want you to know that I'm just saying words. I'm sure 2 hours is plenty. I'm sure it's tons. If anything, you might need to incorporate rest days if you go really hard. So, because every muscle needs a rest day if you go really hard. I mean, obviously. So, yeah. 169s. 69s. 2, 3, 4. Wow, I really like saying 2, 3, 4 like that. So, yeah. However I'm doing that, I need to keep it. I'm gonna lose it really fast, though. I'm gonna be like, what if I pitch it up a little bit, and then it's worse, and then I don't find it again. And then I don't find it again immediately. How annoying is that? Oh no. My partner is coming. Cameron, I'm recording. Please leave. I love you, though. See you later. Bye. Was that rude? I don't know. I was probably being rude. Cameron, I love you. I hear them saying that they love me too. So, you know, that's a relationship or whatever. Anyway. So, here we are at yelling at my partner in a video. Wow, how abusive. I guess I was literally yelling toward them. They were all the way over there, so, I mean, come on. What do you want? So, yeah. We have Eastmist here, we have the Monarch Wings, we just need the goddamn King's Brand, so we're gonna climb a little bit here. And then, after we climb a little bit, we're gonna go off to the right, I think? No, not there. We're going off to the left first, and then we're gonna climb some more. And hopefully, we've remembered the correct path this time. Hopefully, that's what this is. The correct path, you see. I would like it to be correct, because if it's incorrect, that would be a bother for me. I would not like it to be wrong, please. Thank you. It is wrong, though. I'm just going up to the Colosseum of Fools now. I am the Colosseum of Fool. Wow. And I should know better because I've been playing a bunch of Hollow Knight recently, but again, I have bad brain. So it'll take a lot more than that for me to memorize that in a way that's actually useful. Not memorize it, I've already memorized it, but not in a way that's actually useful and recoverable. So I guess you could say I haven't memorized it. Ha 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 ha. You could say that. You could say that I haven't memorized it. That would be a fair analysis of the situation, honestly. So let's just continue on here. Yeah. So don't go Elmo voice. Instead, pitch up in your voicing while you're talking. That doesn't explain anything. So here's a Wanderer's Journal. Let's go ahead and not do anything here. So here's going to be a Hornet fight, and then we're going to get the King's Brand. So that's what we're here to do. It's going to start snowing a bunch. Is it already going to be snowing by the time we get there? No, it isn't. Or we're not there yet, so maybe yes it is. Let's find out. It still isn't. It still isn't. It's not blizzarding yet. It's not blizzarding. So if you die and come back, the blizzard is still going when you get back. That's really cool. I like that. That's awesome. So anyway, here we are at Hornet. Hello, Hornet. I'm your fan. Not your biggest. I'm just your fan. The one you have. So, wow, you can stun her with that. That's cool. Let's heal a little bit. Why not? Wow, she flew over me. How'd she even do that? That's really cool. How'd you do that, Hornet? Teach me. Teach me how to do that. I want to know. So, now we are having a good time. We have the ending in sight for this playthrough, and maybe for this voice training session. I feel like progress was made, or at least found, or at least something similar to progress sort of graced my peripheral vision. I caught a whiff of it, even though I've been breathing out my mouth this whole fucking time. Breathing through it, I mean. Gonna have to do an Audacity recording after this, just to hear myself. Even though I'm already hearing myself, of course. So, yeah, here we are over at playing the video game. So yeah, we've got the King's Brand now, so all we have to do is go back to the Ancient Basin, easy. How best to do that? I guess we just go back the way we came, huh? Why not? I love killing those guys. They give a bunch of Geo. Not that we really are gonna use Geo ever again. We're not gonna, so... I mean, wait. Is there something we have to unlock in the Deep Nest? Is there something we have to unlock in the Fog Station? Is there something we have to unlock at... where the Watchers are? I don't think so. So, at the very least, nothing that would require me to spend Geo. Anyway, so let's continue doing all the things that we're doing, trying to... I don't really know how much the close the pharyngeal wall advice is useful, but in the video, it seemed like he was getting value out of it. Yup, it sure did seem like he was getting value out of it. But you know what else it seemed like? It seemed like he had a natural speaking voice that was already several octaves higher than mine. So it's like, yeah, man, your puberty didn't hit you as hard as mine. So it's not like your advice actually applies to me, does it? Maybe it still does. In fact, I've applied it to myself right now. So... I'm not exactly a very good student of that person, though. Because, maybe that video is just not that instructive in the end. Maybe that's why it was removed. Or maybe he was just embarrassed or got too much attention for it. I don't know. So anyway, here we are at the King Station. We're just going to go to the Hidden Station now. No big deal. Wow, that wasn't the last stag we were at? Why was that not the last stag that we were at? I don't know. Oh, right, because we walked back. We walked back manually, I guess. Did we? Did we do that? Did we walk up there and then put in our pale ore and everything? I guess probably we did do that. So, here we are down in the ancient basin. We're going to the abyss now. Just because I want quick slash, really. Let me in. I want quick slash. We're gonna have to climb out of the abyss normally because I don't have enough dream essence for the teleportability. So, once upon a time, a friend I have wanted to know what the very right side of the next area looks like before you activate the light. So, for the sake of that, the memory of that person, rest in peace, they're still alive, I'm going to do that. So, yeah. I want to do that. It'll probably require taking some hits of damage because it's just gonna be these things over there. So we're gonna super dash now and see how far that takes me. Not very far. We're gonna super dash now and see how far that takes me. Not very far. We're gonna super dash now and see how far it takes me. Not very far. Also, did that fucker do 2 points of damage? Motherfucker. So we're gonna dash over there and see where it takes me. See, pretty far, right? Pretty far, but you can't get in, actually. So, we are about to get the shade dash. It's gonna be really cool. Not really, but it can be if you want it to be. So, if you want it to be, then I would say that it is really cool. Here we are turning on the light. That'll let us pass that area that I was referring to earlier. And in fact, we can jump into the inky water, I think, without it hurting us, right? We so totally can. It's a thing we can do. In here, though, there is some more inky, shady stuff trying to block our path. That's why we need the shade dash, is that sort of thing blocking our path. Because the shade dash will let us dash right through that. So, isn't that lovely? I think it is. Full of love, at least. In my opinion. Let's go. I love pressing my buttons while I don't have control over the character. I like pressing my buttons a modest amount. Just a tiny amount of stimming. Not much. Obviously, that was not much. You could hear it. Very mundane and mild, that was. So, anyway, enough of that joke. We are now going to climb out of the abyss and then go back to the hidden station. And then from the hidden station to the King Station. And from the King Station to the Watcher. And then from the Watcher to Fog Canyon. And from Fog Canyon to Umu. Actually, it's probably not going to go exactly like that. I could probably stag over from the King Station after the Watcher fight. I could probably stag over to closer to where Umu is, right? So I will probably do that. The Queen Station, that's what I would stag over to. King Station to Queen Station. That's sort of, yeah. That's sort of the thing to do, I suppose. And then after that, we'll just, I don't know, go into the Deep Nest, which is also just right there. We'll go into the Deep Nest and do that last. And yeah, that's the path I've chosen this time. Hopefully not too generic and repetitive, but that's whatever. Maybe on another playthrough, I'll switch it up more. I'll switch it up more and take a more exciting path to me. A path that excites me more. So anything that I haven't done recently is probably exciting. Because if I haven't done it recently, then have I done it at all? Probably. Effect on the world is a thing, but also not really. So, Here we are climbing up. I'm saying a lot of opinions that you shouldn't take fully seriously because I'm not thinking my words choices very well through or my topics very well through. So I'm saying some very honest things, and normally I would lie more, so don't take everything I'm saying seriously. Pretend I said something more convincing, but wrong. I don't actually lie much. I need more water. I need to open more water so that I can make my shit all wet. Or my mouth, actually. Okay, I'm back from making my mouth wet, and I've already lost a voice. So that's wonderful. At least I can try to find the voice back again. So we're gonna fly over here. Let's fly above everybody. I'm not even gonna kill the gold one. Wait, yes I am. Last time I killed the gold one, I didn't have Fragile Greed equipped. I did not have Fragile Greed equipped, and it gave me 420 Geo. Now I have Fragile Greed equipped, and I want to know if it's still 420 Geo, or if it's more Geo. It's, 104 more Geo, so that's cool. I just got a free extra for killing him with Fragile Greed on, so, him? Is that a him? I don't... It? Whatever. Her? Whoever. So, here we are in the Watcher's Tower. We're gonna go climb it, of course. Of course we are. There's gonna be some enemies to kill on the way. I guess we didn't have to kill them, but I did kill them, so they're dead. Dash through that motherfucker. Shade dash lets me do things. I'm more evasive now. What if I kill you and you die? Would that make you happy, or would it just make you dead? Good question. So, what is happiness if not a thing that sentient beings can experience? Right? So if you're dead, are you still a sentient being? Guess we'll find out. So, yeah, we're just gonna go fight the Watchers. I'm not going to take the free maybe I should, actually. Maybe I should make the fight slightly easier, but I like fighting the Watchers. So even if it's foolhardy, I want to give it my all and go and do it for real. I want to do the full fight for real, so here we are, doing the full fight for real. Hello, Watcher. I love you very much. I love dashing away from you. I love having the shade cloak while I'm here. What's it actually called? The shade cloak. Wow, I'm so right to say that. I guess it replaced the Mothwing cloak. It's sort of like a powered up version of the Mothwing cloak, or whatever. So yeah, here we are at the Watchers, having a good time dancing around them. We took a hit earlier. I wanted to do a hitless run, but I always want to do a hitless run. It is what it is, right? So, yeah, we're taking a lot of hits on this hitless run. So we're going to have to hit them back a lot, so we're going to do that a lot, so... Wow, magic is going to make this a lot more different. Because I just basically have a cannon that I can just keep shooting at all my enemies all the time. Pretty much every time I get a normal hit off, I can also get a fucking laser beam hit off. So, yeah, that's good, I guess. Anyway, that's the Watchers. I have defeated them handily with my cheaty charm settings. Get me out of there. I have a sleeper to seal, to unseal, to break the seal, or whatever. Give me this. That is the Holiness seal. That's not what I came to break, but it is also something called seal. Oh, the English language and all of its mysteries and all of its intricacies. Not intricacies, but intricacies. Which is, if you listen closely, the same word said the same way. But for some reason, my brain hears it different, so that is what it is. I've once again tried to do that thing with the elevator. I don't know why, but it is what I did, so yeah, here we are at the Watcher. Or the Sleeper, or whoever the fuck. I should memorize their names at some point. I don't even know which one this is, or what any of their names really are, so why don't I get a fucking message in the Hunter's Journal? Is it because this is a dream fight? Is it because it's not a real thing that I'm really killing for real? Because I think the Hunter should totally have a quip about this. What does the Hunter think about the plot of Hollow Knight? You know, inquisitive minds want to know. So, here we are infecting the Crossroads. Which we already did when we got the Mothwing Cloak anyway. Mothwing Cloak? No. When Monarch Wings is when we infected the Crossroads. But we just, infected them again. This would have also infected the Crossroads if they had not already switched to that mode of Crossroads. As far as I'm aware, there are 2 ways to make the Forgotten Crossroads the infected Crossroads. And it's to get either one of the sleepers unsealed or get the Monarch Wings. So we have the Monarch Wings, so that's that. That is that. In fact, it is. So, yeah. Wow. I could climb this. I want to climb this just for the sake of being someone who likes to climb things. But I can't climb this because this wall is not wall jump offable. Let's summon our friend. So you see here, there's no corpses, right? They've all despawned or whatever. Or maybe those were corpses, I don't know. But if I do this, then, as you can see, there's a corpse here now. It doesn't say anything when I slash at it with the dream nail. Unfortunate. Hello, Grub. I'm not going to get you. I'm not going to turn any of you in. You can stay in my inventory forever if you want. I don't really mind. So, yeah. I'm just sort of trying to figure out how to manipulate my voice to be what I want it to be. And I think I'm doing a pretty good job as it is right now. I don't hate it, at least. I'm going to listen back to it, and hopefully I won't be hating it constantly. But I'm not done, obviously. I need to do like 100 of these voice training sessions. This is not the King Station. The King Station is this way. I said I needed to go to the King Station to go to the Queen Station, right? So that's what I'm going to do. We went out of our way to unlock the Queen Station at the beginning of this video anyway, so may as well use what we've unlocked. Just kidding. If that was my rule, then there's so much we are left unused that we have unlocked, so don't worry about that. Again, I'm just saying things. It doesn't matter. We don't have to analyze every single thing I say. So when I say analyze every single thing I say, right? So here we are at the Queen Station. So here we are going towards the Fog Canyon. You know, I'm afraid that if I die and lose my Steel Soul run, that I'll lose all my Geo. So to prevent that from happening, I'm going to keep it in the bank. Now, this won't stop me from losing the whole run when I die, and thereby nullifying all the Geo that's in the bank, right? But it's safer in the bank, so I'm gonna put it there. Yes, I would like to open a bank account, please. Millie Bell. 100 Geo. What a total ripoff. Good bargain. I'm ripping her off, you see. Deposit. Yeah. Let's deposit. Let's deposit it all, please. Okay, I'm gonna keep 2 Geo. That's fine, I guess. Oh, we didn't even get Quick Slash. What the fuck? What the fuck am I doing, dude? I went all that way talking about Quick Slash, right? I talked about quick slash so hard. I was like, dude, it's gonna be sick. I'm gonna get quick slash. And then after I fucking get quick slash, then we're gonna fight all the watchers. In style, baby. In fucking style. But no. Also fight them. What am I talking about? But no, I forgot to get quick slash. So we're gonna fight the Hollow Knight without quick slash. Motherfucker. We're gunning the end of the game right now. We're going to all the watchers. We're not going to get quick slash. Fuck. We fucked it up, everybody. Drama. That's what this is for. Entertainment. Drama. This was not on purpose. But if I can spin it as drama, then it's spin as drama. I mean, I don't have to spin it as drama. It just is a drama. Whatever. It doesn't matter. So let's continue. Let's continue towards Umu. I want to fight this fucking fuck. I've been talking about Umu a lot in these videos. It kind of makes me want to, after beating the Hollow Knight, just go and fight Umu. Which I may very well do, not on camera. Because of course the video ends when I kill Hollow Knight. Or when I die. So, yeah, I might go and fight Umu in the Pantheon later. Just for fun, you know? For fun, for me. I'll fight Umu for me. Not for this. I know the voice training is also for me, but, like, still, though, come on. So, yeah, here we are at the archives or whatever. No big deal or anything. So, I wish I had something to say here. But I don't have anything interesting to say here. I'm sorry. I'm just talking to fill up time. Except I'm not really doing it to fill up time. Which it is doing. But I'm doing it for voice training, which you already know anyway. I think hitting him with magic doesn't work when he's not dazed. So we're gonna have to let him get dazed first. So we're just gonna survive some waves of some spark flies showing up. Here and there, some spark flies showing up. Yeah. So, yeah. Yeah. Okay, I'm sort of figuring out the pitch thing. I don't really know what I'm doing, but I'm sort of figuring out the pitch thing. Let's hit him. Yeah, let's fuck him up. I could have hit him with one more, but I forgot. So, yeah. If we go Elmo, but then we go and do that. Wow, that just kills it. That doesn't work at all. So, Misaki, there is some sort of voice. I did this voice where I was just like, don't die. I don't know. It was very girl's first girl voice type voice. I don't know if I could recreate it if I wanted to, but that's okay. I used it plenty. It's archived. Remember, every section of your life is its own beautiful section of its life, which will be also gone forever. So you may as well archive it a little bit if you feel like remembering it better. If you have memory like me, that is. One that does not sort of lend itself to sort of confident retelling of events or whatever. So, yeah, we're gonna go up here. Well, let's get the dopamine. Charged Lumaflies. So I have a Lumafly lantern. That's cool, right? So yeah, we're just gonna go up here. I feel like I would be able to do this. It's so close. If I could do my falsetto still, but without making it all crackly, that would be ideal. So, hello, do the thing, please. I think he has to do the thing, right? I think he does have to do the thing. But also going falsetto is probably the wrong move? I don't know. Maybe it's not, though. I'm trying to get to Loli. But is this even falsetto? I don't know. Probably it is. I don't know. Hello and welcome to Loli Let's Plays. I'm your host, Girl. Hello and welcome to Loli Let's... Wow, fuck that. Fuck that all the way to hell. So, that's already where I am, so hello, it got fucked to here. So, I'm honestly kind of happy with how these voices have been sounding. Yeah, I'm not too mad about it. You know? Which is good. If I'm entertained by the voice, it can keep me going throughout this video without losing focus. And then I might not die, and then I might continue the voice training. And so it's a win-win-win-win-win. Really, this video in particular, I'm not sure this counts as content. I'm sure I said something interesting in here at some point, but honestly, like, my first couple videos are probably better content than this. Maybe? I'm not really sure. Not really sure. Go back and find out through the Loli Let's Plays archive, why don't you? You've probably already watched those videos anyway. Otherwise, why are you here? Just kidding. Anyone can find any of the videos. YouTube is totally random. And also whims. And also free will. And stuff. So anyway, it's not random. Life is lifey. It does lifey shaped things. So let's leave the fog canyon now through this way. Yeah, let's leave through this way. Why not? We're going towards the deep nest now, obviously. It's the thing I've been saying. So we're going to go to the deep nest and hopefully we'll get that fucking Zote not saved Achievo. I would really like to get that Chivo, please. Please give me that Chivo. I need it now. And also give me my fucking money back, you fucking banker. Really just an excuse to pound on my keyboard some more. So anyway, yeah, I am liking the voice. There's also, I learned from somewhere that some of the time when you're an amateur like me, you can do a sort of voice technique that massively improves the volume of your voice, where you don't think it's improving the volume of your voice. So this is, the problem isn't that you're going to be too loud without knowing. The problem is that you're going to be correct without knowing. That you're going to think you're inaudible, and that lack of confidence is going to hurt you. But because I have my headphone plugged into my interface, when I hit zones like that in my vocal range, of course I notice. Of course I notice, because it's louder. Or whenever I just speak louder or whatever, I'm just like, whoa, what is this zone of voice range that I've found somewhere buried deep inside? I'm not sure, but I do know that it's a range that is much more awesome than the one that I've been putting up with for 28 years, so I may as well love it. So let's go into the deep nest. Oh, I found a path to the deep nest. How lucky of me. Yeah, so here we are in the deep nest playing Hollow Knight. I am a girl. Here we are in Hollow Nest playing Hollow Nest. Playing Hollow Knight in the deep nest, in the Hollow Nest. Hello and welcome to Loli Let's Plays. Hello and welcome to Loli Let's Plays. Hello and welcome to Loli... No, still can't do that. Hello and welcome to Loli Let's... Hello and welcome to Loli Let's Plays. I'm your host, Gal. Here we are in the deep nest. We're just gonna go and try to gun it towards the beast's den as quickly as possible. We'll get the stag on the way out. We'll just stag directly to Dirtmouth. We don't even need to fight Nosk or get the grub that's in there. No problem. Doesn't matter. So, yeah, so we're gonna just continue going up here and have a good time. Here are some spikes. You want to avoid those. I love dashing in between everything. I love having muscle memory and stimulating it with repetition. Oh, to be a human. Oh, to love learning. Wow. Such a great existence, said no one. Yeah, it is a great existence. Thanks for saying that, said no one. I guess I should have said no one, instead of just said no one. Because if I had said no one, then, yeah, if I had said no one, it would have been more clear that said no one was the one who said it. Not that no one had said it. Right? Is that clear? Anyway. I guess I do still like confusion. If you can follow all of that, it just means you're not a level 1 linguist. You're at least level 2. Congratulations. Or maybe I'm just a level 5 communicator. Oh, to be a level 99 communicator. Someday. I'll stick with level 5 for now. It's pretty advanced. So here we are outside the beast den. We're in the distant village, as you can see by the title card that showed up at the bottom left of my screen. Down there-ish. So I hope that was clear. Here we're gonna get kidnapped by these fellas. Yeah, that sounds fine. That sounds like everything that's happening right there is totally okay and above board. I don't need to worry about this, and I won't talk to their manager about it. Repeat after me. I will not talk to your manager about this. I will not talk to your manager about this. This level of service is admirable given the circumstances. This level of service is admirable, given the circumstances. I will not make a scene and be the third worst part of your day. I will not make a scene and be the third worst part of your day. Amen. This has been the retail worker's customer prayer from the point of view of the customer, but obviously it's sort of the prayer that a retail worker would pray that you're praying. So, is that confusing? I hope so. Probably not, though. I hope not. That'd be bad. I wouldn't want to confuse you. I hope not. Because I would want to. I said I did. So I would. And I have. So that's good. I've succeeded. No. I don't know you. So I don't know if you're actually confused. Sorry. You probably just stopped paying attention because I'm being annoying. Being annoying on purpose is a thing, but annoyance is in the annoy of the folder. So, if you're annoyed by me, it just means fuck you. And if you love me, it just means fuck me. Oh yeah, taking life seriously. So, now it's just to get Hollow Knight's ass, isn't it? Let's get the fuck out of here. Hornet, stop stalking me. I'm going to go fight the Hollow Knight, and there's nothing you can fucking do about it, Hornet. Okay? There ain't nothing someone like you could do about this one, Hornet. There ain't nothing no one... Listen here, Hornet. There ain't nothing you can do about this one. I'm just gonna go head over to Hollow Knight right now and give him a piece of my fucking mind. Whoa. I did have to spin Geo. Wow. What a failure of prediction again. I am so bad at memory. Oh my god. So crazy. I hate it. Anyway, so here we are at Dirtmouth. We want to go and fight the Hollow Nest, so we're going to go and fight the Hollow Knight. Whatever, dude. Just go fight the Hollow Knight. I am going to go fight the Hollow Knight. Whoa, we're talking to ourselves now? Yeah, it's more original than just repeating the same shit over and over again. Wouldn't you agree? Yes, of course. I'm the one saying it. If you're the one saying it, who am I? You're me. I'm the one saying your part. Wow, I managed to confuse myself. That was pretty good. Thank you. You're welcome. I love you. I love you too. Anyway, so, to continue, I've been walking towards my destination this whole time, and now we're flying towards it quite fast, actually. Let me in to fight you, please. Let me in to fight you, please. Let me in to fight you, please. Hello, Hollow Knight. It's time for our battle. It's time for our battle. I'm gonna not use soul on him at all. Hello, Hollow Knight. Can I do this without using soul and without dashing? Probably not. I probably need to dash a lot, actually. So let's do that. Yeah, remember his patterns and shit. So, yeah, his patterns are pretty good, pretty memorable, pretty easy to dodge as well. I'm getting hit 3 times, but it's okay. The 4th one will be the last one, surely. Maybe I should take this opportunity to heal, but I don't want to use soul. I don't want to use soul on that. Not just to not hit him, but also to not heal myself. I want this to be the final battle for real. Either I die or he dies. Either way, the video ends. What will happen? I'm not going to heal myself. I'm just going to keep attacking him. He seems to be almost dead. But will he die? Will he die? I'm not timing this shit at all. Oh shit. He might actually kill me right here. I hit the wrong button.